Welcome to True Path Travel. Real routes, epic stories. Hit subscribe. Your next adventure starts now. Alright, listen up. For the next 20 minutes, we are going on the most insane adventure through Cambodia you will ever see. We're not just showing you one or two spots, we are visiting 12 of the most mind-blowing locations this country has to offer. This isn't your average travel guide. This is the ultimate blueprint to experiencing everything. Ancient temples that feel otherworldly, jungles so dense, they hide whole ecosystems. A country that's a living, breathing history book, carved into stone, painted across rice fields, whispered through rainforests. So buckle up, we're giving away the secrets to the perfect Cambodian trip. This is the only Cambodia video you will ever need. For each of the 12 stops, we're breaking down everything. Nature and landscapes, cities and towns, history and culture, caves, sustainability, activities, and why it all matters. This is the complete guide, A to Z. Let's do this. Welcome to the heart and soul of Cambodia, the magnificent Angkor Archaeological Park. This is more than just a destination. It's a pilgrimage back in time, to the seat of one of history's most powerful empires. Forget the idea of a single temple. This is an entire city of stone, a sprawling complex of ruins, reservoirs, and ancient highways covering over 400 square kilometers. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than most modern cities. The sheer scale is almost impossible to grasp from a map. It's a landscape you have to move through to truly feel. For 6 centuries, this was the thriving capital of the Khmer Empire. Its architects and kings weren't just building a city, they were creating a literal representation of heaven on earth, a cosmic diagram of the Hindu universe centered on the mythical Mount Meru. The scale is impossible to comprehend until you're standing right here, a tiny figure against a backdrop of divine ambition. But before you dive in, a little planning goes a long way. First, you'll need an Angkor pass, which you must buy in person at the official ticket center. You can choose a 1-day, 3-day, or 7-day pass. The 3-day pass, valid over a 10-day period, is the most popular choice, offering a good balance for exploring the main sites without rushing. The 7-day pass, valid for a month, is for those who want to delve deeper into the more remote temples. Remember, this is a sacred site, so dress respectfully. That means covering your shoulders and knees. This isn't just a suggestion. Access to the upper levels of Angkor Wat and other sacred areas is strictly enforced. Lightweight, breathable clothing is your best friend in the Cambodian heat. Now, let's talk about that iconic sunrise. Watching dawn paint the lotus towers of Angkor Wat gold is a spiritual moment worth the early wake-up call. To get the classic reflection shot, you'll want to be at the northern reflecting pool by 5 a.m. But be warned, you won't be alone. For a quieter experience, try the southern pool, or even better, save Angkor Wat for a sunset visit when the crowds thin and the warm light illuminates the western-facing entrance. In fact, a great crowd avoidance strategy is to do the popular circuits in reverse. While most groups start at Angkor Wat in the morning, you could begin at Ta Prohm and end your day watching the sunset over the main temple complex. A must-visit is the enigmatic Bayon Temple, the mesmerizing heart of Angkor Thom. Here, 216 giant smiling stone faces watch over you from every direction. It's believed they are a likeness of the compassionate Bodhisattva, Avalokiteshvara, and also of the king who built them, Jayavarman VII. The best time to visit is early morning or late afternoon, when the low-angled light creates a dramatic play of shadows across the serene faces, making them feel truly alive. Look closer, and you'll see that every surface tells epic stories. The extensive bas-reliefs at both Bayon and Angkor Wat are ancient history books carved in stone, depicting gods and demons from Hindu epics, serene dancing apsaras, and grand processions of ancient kings leading their armies into battle. Then there's Ta Prohm, where nature and architecture are locked in a powerful, centuries-old embrace. Left largely as it was found, its colossal silk cotton and strangler fig roots snake over and through the crumbling galleries. It's a hauntingly beautiful reminder of the jungle's relentless power. To experience its atmospheric corridors with fewer people, try visiting during the lunch hour, between noon and 2 p.m., when most tour groups are taking a break. Getting around this vast park is an adventure in itself. The most common way is to hire a tuk-tuk driver for the day. They know the routes like the back of their hand and can guide you through the small circuit of main temples, or the grand circuit, which includes more distant sites. Agree on a price beforehand, and your driver will wait for you at each stop. For the more adventurous, renting a bicycle offers unparalleled freedom. It allows you to escape the main roads and find hidden deserted ruins at your own pace. Ride under the shade of towering ancient trees, pause beside mirror-still moats, and stumble upon a quiet courtyard where it feels like you are the first person to discover it in centuries. Preserving this wonder is a monumental task. Today, international teams work alongside Cambodian experts, using cutting-edge technology and time-honored techniques to stabilize, restore, and protect this heritage for future generations. Your entry fee directly contributes to these vital conservation efforts. Angkor is far more than a collection of ruins. It is the enduring heart and soul of the Khmer people, a breathtaking testament to awe-inspiring artistry, profound faith, and incredible resilience that has survived centuries of war, colonialism, and the relentless jungle. You haven't truly seen Cambodia until you've witnessed the majesty of Angkor. After the awe-inspiring silence of the temples, you'll land back in Siem Reap. But don't mistake this for a mere waiting room for your next flight. This is a destination in its own right, an energetic, creative city that's constantly reinventing itself while holding its history close. It's the vibrant heart of modern Cambodia, buzzing with a life force that's as captivating as the ancient stones you've just left behind. Getting around is an adventure in itself. The city's arteries are pumped full of tuk-tuks, the quintessential Southeast Asian taxi. A friendly negotiation is part of the experience. Agree on a price before you hop in, and you'll have a personal chauffeur and guide to navigate the bustling streets. They're the perfect way to explore the city's distinct neighborhoods, from the leafy, tranquil lanes of the Wat Bo area to the colonial elegance of the Old French Quarter. Here, charming tradition meets a modern, cosmopolitan vibe. You'll see it in the faces of artisans who have practiced their craft for generations, their hands skillfully weaving silk or shaping silver. Dive into the city's markets to feel its pulse. The Old Market, or Psar Chas, is a sensory overload in the best way possible, with everything from fragrant spices and tropical fruits to household goods and souvenirs. As evening falls, the Angkor night market comes alive, offering a more curated selection of beautiful silk scarves, silver jewelry, and local crafts. And for the adventurous foodie, the street stalls present a daring challenge. Will you try the fried tarantulas or the crispy crickets? When the sun sets, all roads lead to the infamous pub street. Its neon glow and thumping music transform the block into a giant, open-air street party. But nightlife here is more than just 50-cent beers. For a more relaxed evening, escape the crowds and head to one of the many chic rooftop bars for a craft cocktail with a view. Enjoy the energy, but remember to be a responsible visitor. Support local establishments and be respectful of the community that calls this vibrant place home. Beyond the party, Siem Reap's soul is deeply artistic. The city is dotted with contemporary galleries showcasing the incredible talent of modern Khmer artists. And for a truly unforgettable cultural experience, an Apsara dance performance is a must. These ancient, graceful dances tell stories from Hindu mythology, offering a mesmerizing combination of dinner and culture in one beautiful package. To deepen your appreciation for the temples, a visit to the Angkor National Museum is essential. Its state-of-the-art exhibits provide vital context, piecing together the history, beliefs, and artistry of the Khmer Empire. It transforms what you saw from magnificent ruins into a living, breathing history. Siem Reap is also a hub for social consciousness. You can actively support the local community and promote sustainability by taking a cooking class to learn the secrets of Khmer cuisine, visiting innovative social enterprises, and choosing to shop at fair trade boutiques that empower local artisans. Use the city as your launch pad. The true spirit of Cambodia extends far beyond the city limits. A short journey will take you into a serene countryside of endless rice fields, where water buffalo roam and daily life unfolds at a gentler pace. Connecting with these rural village communities offers a profound and authentic perspective. So, give yourself time here. Plan for more than just a day or two. Siem Reap is a destination, not just a stopover. Wander the alleyways, get lost in the markets, see a show, and explore the countryside. Let yourself soak up the unique atmosphere of a city that perfectly blends the energy of a growing metropolis with the undeniable charm of a small, welcoming town. It's a place that will capture your heart long after you've left. Alright guys, we've explored the magnificent stone legacy of the Khmer Empire, but now it's time to leave the ancient temples behind. We're heading towards a natural wonder that is just as vital to Cambodia's identity, but in a completely different way. Prepare to witness something truly insane. A world that lives and breathes with the rhythm of the water. We're going to Tonle Sap Lake. Welcome to Tonle Sap, the largest freshwater lake in all of Southeast Asia. But calling it just a lake doesn't do it justice. This is the beating heart of Cambodia, a dynamic, shape-shifting ecosystem that dictates the flow of life for millions. Its sheer scale is hard to comprehend from the ground, a vast inland sea stretching to the horizon. And the most incredible part? The lake you see today might be a fraction of the size it will be in just a few months. This phenomenon is one of nature's great spectacles. Every year, from roughly May to October, the monsoon rains swell the mighty Mekong River to epic proportions. The volume of water becomes so immense that it forces its tributary, the Tonle Sap River, to do the impossible. It reverses its flow. Instead of draining the lake, the river starts feeding it, channeling the Mekong's floodwaters back inland. This incredible pulse causes the lake to swell up to 5 times its dry season size, transforming it into what locals call Cambodia's breathing lung. This seasonal pulse is the engine of an astonishingly productive ecosystem. As the waters rise, they inundate the surrounding forests and fields, creating a massive, fertile floodplain. This temporary aquatic world becomes a critical breeding ground for countless species of fish, which thrive among the submerged trees and shrubs. The entire food web explodes with life, supporting one of the most intense freshwater fisheries on the planet. The bounty of this lake is staggering. It's estimated that more than half of all the fish protein consumed in Cambodia comes directly from these waters. For generations, this reliable source of food has been the bedrock of the nation's diet and economy, a testament to the profound connection between the Cambodian people and this unique environment. And where there is water, there is life. The most remarkable adaptation to the lake's rhythm isn't by the fish, but by the people. Entire communities live directly on the water, their lives intricately woven into its seasonal ebb and flow. We're talking about complete villages that float. You'll find schools, shops, gas stations, workshops, and even churches, all built on buoyant platforms that rise and fall with the water level. Taking a boat tour here isn't just a scenic ride. It's a journey through a living town where the main streets are literally made of water. Your boat captain is your guide through a vibrant, functioning community, offering a window into a way of life that has existed for centuries. The scenes of daily life are unforgettable. You'll see kids commuting to school not in a bus, but in repurposed tubs or small canoes. You'll witness fishermen casting their nets directly from their front porches, and floating markets where vendors paddle from house to house, selling everything from fresh vegetables to household goods. It's a complete, self-contained world, all afloat. But this delicate balance is under threat. The lake's vital pulse is being disrupted. Climate change is making the monsoons more erratic, while a series of large-scale hydroelectric dams built upstream on the Mekong River are altering the water flow, trapping sediment, and reducing the flood pulse that the lake, and its people, so desperately depend on. This threatens not just the fish, but an entire culture. Thankfully, there is hope. Local communities, often with the help of NGOs, are fighting back. They are pioneering initiatives to protect their home, from advancing sustainable fishing practices, to implementing waste management systems, to clean the waterways. Crucially, they are also working on reforesting the flooded forests, which are the essential breeding habitats for the fish that sustain them. As a traveler, your choices matter immensely here. When you visit, it's vital to pick community-based tour operators. These are organizations that are either run by the villagers themselves or have a proven track record of partnership. A good operator will ensure a significant portion of your tour fee goes directly back into the community, supporting essential services like schools, clean water projects, and conservation efforts. For a different perspective, visit Kampong Pluk. This isn't a floating village, but a stilt village. In the dry season, you'll be amazed by the towering wooden houses perched on 10-meter-high stilts, a necessary adaptation for when the floods arrive. Then, during the wet season, you can take a serene canoe ride, gliding through a magical submerged mangrove world that serves as the lake's nursery. The best time to witness the high water is from September to December. When you visit, please remember to be a respectful guest. This is not a human zoo, it is people's homes, their front yards and their workplaces. Always ask for permission before taking photos of individuals. Engage with your guide, learn about their lives, and support the local economy by buying handmade crafts directly from the artisans. Your curiosity and respect can make the interaction meaningful for everyone. Visiting Tonle Sap is more than just a day trip. It's an opportunity to connect with a truly unique culture, to witness an incredible natural phenomenon, and to understand the delicate, profound balance between humanity and nature. It's a powerful, humbling, and absolutely unforgettable experience that gets to the very heart of what makes Cambodia so special. Next up, Phnom Penh, a whirlwind of energy and contrast. Glittering palaces, silver floors, and jeweled Buddhas, living Khmer majesty. A short drive away, somber sights tell a tragic modern history, essential to understand the nation's resilience. Tuol Sleng is heavy and human. Walk quietly, listen, learn. At Chuang Ek, a memorial honors victims. Approach with utmost respect. Dress modestly, be quiet, and put the phone away. Wind down at the riverside. Breezes, boats, golden sunsets. From sizzling street skewers to inventive Khmer cuisine, food heaven. Explore markets, and take a walking tour to uncover colonial architecture and real neighborhoods. Don't miss the National Museum, rescued Angkor art with crucial context. Phnom Penh challenges and moves you, a city of scars, spirit, and community, forever resilient. Okay, after the city, it's time to chill. Welcome to Kep, remnants of a glamorous past, meet today's slow-living seaside calm. The Kep Crab Market is an experience. Buy live crabs, and have them cooked on the spot. Order stir-fried crab with fresh green Kampot pepper, an absolute icon. Swim, scooter the coast, and discover secret coves. Hike the 8-kilometer loop for panoramic sea and countryside views. Sunset Rock is magic. Listen for birds and spot playful monkeys. Tour Kampot pepper farms, green, black, red, white. Same plant, different process, gourmet history. Kep leans clean and sustainable. Support local initiatives. Come for the crab, stay for the chill, hike for views, and don't leave without tasting pepper at its source. Kampot, home of legendary pepper and slow riverside charm. Kayak, paddleboard, or take a sunset cruise on the Prak Twek Chu. Meet farmers, learn processing, and taste the difference. Forget your dusty shaker. Find waterfalls, river rope swings, and stay in floating bungalows. Climb into cloud country, Bokor's ghostly plateau. 1920s French resort turned abandoned relic. Eerie, beautiful, cinematic. Beyond ruins, elephants, gibbons, panoramic seascapes, and Popokville's swirling tears. Nature reclaiming what man left behind. Chilling history plus breathtaking nature. Kampot and Bokor deliver a top-tier, must-do adventure. Sihanoukville has transformed. Loud, chaotic, not our main reason to be here. It's the gateway to Cambodia's pristine islands. Time to set sail. Find the best islands, the cleanest beaches, and the most epic experiences. 45 minutes later, concrete becomes powder white sand in crystal water. Koh Rong for wild and wide. Koh Rong Sumloam for serene, unplugged bliss. Rapid growth brings challenges. Choose eco-operators and low-impact stays. We'll show ferry pics, best bungalows, snorkeling and diving spots. At night, hunt bioluminescent plankton and swim in electric blue starlight. This is what you came for. Pristine beaches, clear water, and adventures for a lifetime. We're dedicating a whole chapter. Mission: find the single most perfect beach. 7 kilometers of squeaky powder. Accessed by longtail or a jungle trek. Almost no one. Private multi-million-dollar vibes without the price tag. We rank sand quality, water clarity, and seclusion across dozens of beaches in 48 hours. The roads are rough, the jungle confusing. Perfect for explorers. From $10 hammocks to 5-star suites, choose value or splurge. Paradise is fragile. Bring a reusable bottle, join cleanups, support eco-minded businesses. At night, every movement becomes shimmering blue light, swimming in a galaxy. One of the most surreal natural experiences, the perfect end to our Koh Rong adventure. You have to do this. Battambang, authentic soul, artistic spark, cinematic countryside. An artist's playground, from galleries to the transformative fair school and circus. Ride the legendary bamboo train. Sketchy, brilliant, and ridiculously fun. When two meet, one disassembles in a minute, lets the other pass, then rebuilds. Wander colonial lanes at a slower pace. Coffee, smiles, and sunset fields. Visit the Killing Caves, a sobering, essential remembrance. Then witness a river of bats pour into the sky for over 30 minutes. Jaw-dropping. Hire a tuk-tuk to meet families making rice paper, banana snacks, and potent rice wine. Art, history, nature. Battambang balances them like nowhere else. Don't skip it. Kratie, gateway to one of the rarest wildlife encounters on Earth. Freshwater Irrawaddy dolphins. Rounded heads, no beak, critically endangered. Head 15 kilometers north to Kampot, the viewing pool. Be silent and patient. Watch for a brief arc and a puff of spray. Choose ethical operators. No chasing. Engines off. Keep your distance. Evenings glow with river life and radiant sunsets. Cycle car-free Koh Trong, stilt houses, waving kids, gardens, and famous pomelos. Ride upriver, discover villages and vivid pagodas. The freedom is unforgettable. Kratie is quiet connection. A rare species, a timeless river, and the joy of simple traditional life. Ratanakiri, another dimension, raw jungle, waterfalls, crater lakes. A 150-foot deep volcanic lake, sacred, perfectly round, we swim its span. Discover falls that thunder, and step behind watery curtains into secret grottos. No Wi-Fi, no bars, just pure expedition. Learn from indigenous guides, traditional houses, beliefs, and sustainable forest wisdom. Trek to Usan Lair. 7 cascading pools, a natural water park all to yourself. It's tough, muddy, exhilarating, a life-changing jungle challenge. Support local communities and see a Cambodia few will. Pack your grit. The wild heart of Cambodia will blow your mind. The Cardamoms, one of Southeast Asia's last great rainforests. Bigger than some countries. This isn't a zoo. It's home to elephants, clouded leopards, sun bears. Base in Chifate, community tourism turning poachers into protectors. The jungle hums, insects, birds, gibbons calling. Hack vines, ford rivers, sleep in hammocks under star-sprent canopy. Read tracks and marks, evidence of the unseen. Paddle silent canyons beneath a living roof, discovering caves and cliffside burials. Illegal logging and poaching once plagued this forest, patrols now protect it. Your visit funds rangers and keeps trees and wildlife alive. Take the challenge and help protect a true rainforest fortress. An experience that tests you, changes you, and matters. We did it! 12 of the most beautiful, mind-blowing places in Cambodia. From Angkor's stone empires to living rainforests, Cambodia is far more than one temple. Your mission: explore responsibly, you're a guest in someone's home, support small businesses, hire local guides, and eat at family-run spots. Every dollar counts. Dress modestly in sacred places and ask before photographing people. Choose eco-friendly tours. Floating communities, rare dolphins, and jungles are fragile. Donate when you can, and leave places cleaner than you found them. If this inspired your own Cambodian adventure, we did our job. This country can steal your heart and change how you see the world. Smash that subscribe. More epic adventures are coming. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching True Path Travel. You're part of the journey. Subscribe, like, and comment your next destination.